Hi everybody. Today I want to talk about emergency power supply, which I think everybody should have, especially if you're prepping for emergencies that could last maybe a day to a week to a month. You never know. So I already talked about the food, and so now we're going to go to power supply. So for just a little bit of investment, you could have some luxuries during a blackout for just a few $100s. Right, so there's two different types of power supplies that you can get. You can get the nice, easy portable one that you just carry around with you, and depending on how much power you want, how much you're going to pay for that. That goes with anything, but they cost a lot of money. And if something goes wrong too, like with the internal circuitry or the battery itself, it's pretty much you're not going to fix it. It's pretty much garbage, right? The power supply I got, which is like the battery and inverter, it's a lot cheaper and it's easier to fix or replace parts or upgrade, even increase the power and upgrade the system or transfer it to like if you want to upgrade it to more of a house power system, add more batteries to it, you know, you could do it like that. With my power supply, I like to camp too, and so if I go truck camping, I bring my little battery supply with me. I guess you could do that with the portable one too, but either way, I'll go through both. I'll show you what I have, and then I'll show you what I think is, especially right now, there's a big sale on the Blue Yeti, which is a good quality power supply they have on Amazon for a portable. They got a sale, I think it's $1,100 for a 1200 water, and it's on sale for $850, which is a good deal for those types of power supplies. So I'm going to leave the links to what I got here and that one down below. And if you're thinking of getting it, I'd appreciate it if you could just click that link and buy it from there. That way, I'm looking. I joined the Amazon affiliate, and I need two. If first 90 days, you got to get two people to buy off your link, and then you're in, right? So that's what I'm worried about now. I'm not worried about any money I would get from that. I just want to get in there. So if you're interested in any of these components I have today, which the ones I have are tested, and I highly recommend because quality is the most important thing. Well, here is the Blue Yeti AC180 portable power station. It has a capacity of 1152 watt hours. Pretty much the same. 1200 watt hours is my battery. It's got a draw of 1800 watts. Like if you're gonna put a heater on it, it could handle it, but probably it wouldn't last that long, and I wouldn't recommend running a heater off this thing. If you look at the price, $849 from $1142, so it's a good deal for this product right now. As far as these things go, that's a really good deal. And you can see as you go up, this is why is that? Oh, that comes with solar panels. If you want to get solar panels, it comes with a 100-watt solar panel setup for another, look at it, $1,600. So that is a total ripoff. You definitely don't want to get that. You're only getting 100 watts solar panels with that for an extra. Well, they have a $450 coupon. So I actually, it's just a scam right there, $450. So yeah, even so, you don't want to get those solar panels. 100 watts not enough anyways. So yeah, it's got 4.5 stars. Comes with an app. You can use it with your phone. It's got a 5-year guaranteed. Like again, you're not going to use 800 watts of output. You're just going to run small things out of it. And I guess these you could combine in that. Use it for camping. So yeah, it's got a little inverter built in. It's kind of small, probably a little bit heavier than my battery. and you could get different sizes, like 2,000 watts, $2,500. Now, I just had to buy another battery, and I got 2,000 watts, so another $250 increased mine to like $600, and they got theirs is $2,500. See how it's gonna cost you a lot when you go this way? But like I said, if 1,200 watts is enough, this is the one I recommend, and I got the link for it below. And yeah, that would be good enough. Just you don't want to buy anything smaller than that. Like they have cheap ones for a couple $100 and that. You got to look at how many watt hours the capacity is, and you probably want at least 1,200 watt hours at least. That'll give you a day worth of power for some small things and stuff. Okay, this is my battery. This is 100 amp hours with 12 volts. So that equates to about 1,200 watts, 1,200 watt hours this thing has. So like, for example, if you're running a 100 watt light bulb, you'd run it for 12 hours. So 100 watts times 12, 1,200 watts, so 12 hours. Laptop is about the same, 100 watts over average, so you could probably run a laptop for 12 hours on this thing, which is pretty good. And it's pretty cheap. Like when these things came out, just like 2 years ago, they were like $400. But now you can get them on Amazon with the link below. $300, $299. But you hit the little check box there, you get a $60 coupon. So you're actually getting $230 for this baby here, which is great. Because Ecoworthy, they're a trusted Canadian brand. They got some good quality products. They sell like solar panels and lots of stuff for off-grid. Even windmill, I think they have a windmill too. And that's like 500 watt windmill. So this battery is lithium battery, a LiFePod 4 lithium. It with the lithium batteries, you know, there's a lot of fear that they can overheat and stuff like that. And sure, there is a possibility. You never know, right? But you just got to take care of your batteries. Make sure you want to buy good quality. But this one has a built-in battery management system. So anything problems noticing heat and stuff like that, it has like built-in disconnects and stuff like that for safety. So that's another reason to get this Ecoworthy battery. And it's got 3,000 cycles or 10 years lifespan. So that's a lot of charging and uncharging, right? So yeah, you get a lot of life out of this for $230. You know, say if you're like, you could even use these and have it power your house, like, but you would probably need like 10 of them at least, right? So, but you could just slowly build up over time. That's the way. That's why I'm going with this system instead of like the portable system, because I plan on just expanding too, and I could upgrade and I could replace parts. So this is the battery I got. I actually got two of them, and having two, you know, as a spare, when this is done, I could use the other one, or I could just double the capacity, so I got 2,400 watts instead, or I could make it a 24 volt system. And having higher voltages means that you use less current. You could use smaller wires, because big wires cost a lot of money. In this battery, you can actually drain 100 amps out of it, like continuously, just drain 100 amps. But I wouldn't want to drain. That's its max drain on it. That's another thing you got to look for in a power supply, is how much you could drain from it. Like that blue Yeti, you can drain. I think it's got 1,800 watt drain on it. So this has a 1,200 watt drain on it. So yeah, so I'll show you what I got to go with that. This is a 500 watt inverter. So you can buy different size inverters depending on how much power you're going to draw from it. This is nice and cheap. It's only $50 on Amazon, and it's nice quality metal, sturdy, and it's a pure sine wave. So you got it's a must that you guys get a pure sine wave inverter. It shows you the maximum. This is 11 to 15 volts, and it outputs 5 volt 4.2 amps to its USB ports, and it outputs 100 to 120 volts 60 hertz 500 watts to the main plugs there. So it comes with the fuse, 2 fuses, and nice quality. This is very high quality. It's got a cooling fan in it. Very high quality. But mind you, it's only 500 watts. Like that toaster was 750 watts. It'd be too much. It'd be too much. So, you know, you put your laptop in there as 100 watts. You put a light in there, 20 watts. You know, this is more than enough for just like everyday small things. If you want to power higher stuff, then like this is 500 watts of power. This is 1200 watts, so that would be like about 2.5 hours. If you're running 500 watts on this, it'll drain this in about 2.5 hours. But mostly you're not, like I said, you're running a laptop and a couple lights, so you're gonna last like 12 hours with the thing, right? So yeah, so basically your power supply is just those two right there. That's it. Instead of having that portable one that costs like over twice the price, 3 times the price of regular price, you could just have this. And if you're really a handy person, you could probably design like a box or something that you could combine these two and just have it like a little carry box, right? So if you really want to save money, I would do it this way. Now to hook it up, you might get a little scared or something, because this is probably going to spark, because when you hook this up, the capacitor's got to charge up, and that's going to cause a spark. So we'll just hook this thing up. Oh, we didn't get a spark this time. And we just turn that on. It's got that cooling fan, so it's going to be a little bit loud. And it's nice too, because like, say I don't have a plug somewhere. You know, I need power like out in the middle of the lawn or something. I don't got no extension cord or something. So I just get this fan here and just plug it in. And that fan only draws 25 watts. So 25 watts into 1200 watts, so you're looking at 4 times 12, 48 hours that thing would last. So if you needed a fan for 48 hours, there you go. Isn't that cool? It's nice having just free power that you can take anywhere. And now we need one more thing to complete the basic setup of this thing. And that would be something to charge that battery with. So this will allow you to charge, it allows you to charge different types of batteries, 12-volt batteries. They could be lead acid batteries, lithium batteries, because there's normal lithium batteries. This is a special type of lithium. It's a LiFePO4. And it's also got a repair feature that can kind of repair damaged batteries, like with the lead acid and stuff like that. And this has different ways of charging. You can quick charge it or slow charge it. And so you need one that's compatible with those LiFePods, and I got the link below for both the inverter and this here. This thing costs $60 on Amazon. And basically, so if you're going to buy it the prices they have right now, you got $230 for the battery, you got $50 for that, so that's $280, and then this is $60, so you're looking at $340. And this basically allows you to charge from the wall. It takes a few hours to charge that from the wall. What you're going to do, you want to keep your battery charged, and then when you need it, you got it, right? And so, let's say $340, you got this thing, as opposed to that portable one that's on sale right now for $850. So you got $340 or $850. and they both have relatively the same power. That one you could draw more power out of it, but it's not worth it when you think about it. It's just portable. You could also yeah, you could hook solar panels to that one too. So if you want to hook solar panels to this, you got to buy it. You got to spend some more money. You got to get a charge controller. So I would say a charge controller, you could probably get one for $50, because that Blue Yeti has a charge controller built into it. So to be fair, you'd probably want to add that to the cost. So you're looking at $400 for this and $850 for the portable Blue Yeti one. So it's double the price for the portability. So it's up to you what you want to get. And mind you, that Blue Yeti's on sale. It's regularly almost $1,200. So that's 3 times the price, pretty much. So it's up to you what you want to get. But this is the route I'm going. So I got the links below for all this stuff, and I got the link for the Blue Yeti portable one down below too. But it's important. It's important to have this. It gives you a little bit of freedom, because if the power goes out, you're not left in the dark. And if you go to the EcoWorthy store, they have kits and everything like that. They have all different types of batteries, bigger, smaller. You got your 2-piece 100-watt solar panel kit. I got a few of these solar panels. Here's a nice kit right here. It's a 200-watt, $219. So you get, if you wanted to add solar to the battery that I got, right here, just $200. Good deal. It comes with the charge controller and the 2 panels and all the wires to hook it all up. There you go. So you got a total free rechargeable system for, what did I say, $340, so $560. You could live 300 cycles, charging cycles of power out in the bush, 10 years for $600, less than that portable power station, which you would have to buy the panels after that. So EcoWorthy, they got the stands. I thought they had a windmill. They used to have a windmill here. And here is the inverter I got, $56 right now on Amazon. That's for a 500-watt inverter. Now you can get higher, like this one's a 300-watt inverter here. There's a 25-watt 100-watt inverter, but they cost a lot of money. You're not going to need that to draw 2,500 watts for a portable power supply. The most I would get would be 1,000 watts inverter. Okay, that was the video on the emergency power supply. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some information, and you could see how cheap it is to have your own emergency power for not that much. And it gives you a little bit of security for when that grid goes down. So stay tuned for the next video, which I think I'm going to go into the power equation. For anybody that's interested in that, stay tuned for that. See you next time. Bye-bye.